Morning.
Morning.
First of all, I don't want to talk about it, so let's just not talk about it.
What?
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Except it's everywhere. Listen, weather today, though, on a serious note for a sec, we're going to see some persistent drizzle in a lot of places today. It will be mixed with drier conditions as well, but just be aware of that it's going to be kind of a heavy drizzle expected. And there's some fog patches in the county this morning that will eventually clear, and we'll see top temperatures today of about 10 to 12 degrees.
I think you're the first person who's ever said, on a serious note, we're going to see persistent drizzle today.
Yeah, okay.
Persistent.
I'm not going to lie, I'm very
thunderstorms.
hungover. I'm very hungover, so this could go anyway here.
Okay, you're okay. Come on, I'll mind you.
It's all good.
I'm going to make coffee in a few minutes.
It's all good.
Trending. That thing.
The thing we don't want to talk about.
The thing is trending.
We may as well talk about it. Just for those who've no idea what we're talking about.
The 5-1 is trending.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Marriage equality in Australia.
Yes, now this is brilliant news.
Yeah, great news coming out of Australia overnight. They have voted for marriage equality, just like we did. What is it, 2.5 years ago now here?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
And today's the day we're going to find out about the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah. So, come
we
on, world.
already know,
don't kick us in the head now and just give us the World Cup. We already know the result, I'm sure, but just give it to us.
So today's D-Day in that regard.
Yeah.
Coming up on the show later, and this is going to be good, we're going to be talking about the music that psychopaths listen to.
Us.
Yeah. Kerry's Full Breakfast. No, there's artists in particular.
Yeah, there's one particular artist that they're now telling us that psychopaths like this particular music. So we'll talk about that in the show this morning.
Anyone
want to guess who it is?
That's who they are, by the way. Do you like them?
I like newer stuff.
Newer stuff. Yes,
yeah.
Newer stuff. It's okay to like the newer stuff from this person.
Yeah.
So that's on the show as well this morning.
Yeah, the papers then, they obviously the front pages all talk about the same thing. Irish dreams crumble in face of Danish onslaught last night. Pictures of Shane Duffy and James McLean on the front page there. Coleman then, Seamus Coleman is consoling James McLean on the front page there. Son, end of the world. Another interesting story though, not soccer related. The Fool Monty. See what they did there? 60 grand compo claim for a chancer, a lad who's a Chippendale type stripper. He was caught in the act of a rear end crash. Basically, he was trying to drive our insurance premiums up again. He was trying to put in a false claim, and he's been caught out. That's on the front page there this morning, and he's also pictured half naked on said front page.
He's probably delighted about
probably
that.
Delighted with that, yeah.
Advertising for him.
And then the Times Ireland edition also talks about us losing to Denmark last night.
Yeah, that's everywhere. You were out watching it, were you?
I was out, yeah. I had a couple of points last night. I mean, the atmosphere was great, but it was obviously a disaster of a finish.
Disaster.
But, yeah.
Music-wise on the show today, Codeline, we've got I Wouldn't Be, which I know you guys are loving that song.
Yeah, it's a good tune. Yeah.
Dua Lipa is coming up. We've got Logic, the 1-800 song that's on the show this morning. And we've got an oldie from 2001, and I think we haven't played this song for over 10 years in Kerry's Full Breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah, so real good throwback, and looking forward to that. And I know you guys are going to enjoy
it. Just a couple of things I spotted as well. Blake Shelton. Who's Blake Shelton?
Is he Gwen Stefani's fella?
Oh, maybe. Well, he's been named the sexiest man alive for 2017. I came third again.
Third?
Yeah.
Was I second?
I didn't see who was second.
Right.
I get the full list, but he's the sexiest man alive, apparently.
He's a country singer. Is
it? Because, to be honest, when I saw his name, I recognised it, but I couldn't tell you who he is. We'll do a Google. And Stanley Johnson, we told you on air yesterday about the Irish celebrity lineup. Well, Stanley Johnson is Boris Johnson, the politician's dad. And I saw an interview with him yesterday. He's so posh, like really, really like old English posh. Like you, yeah. But he's admitted he's never seen the show I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Oh, I love when that happens.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's heard stories and he's been told what it's going to be like, but of course he won't know what it's actually going to be like until the show starts on Sunday night.
Until he has a kangaroo's testicle in his mouth.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, there was something I kind of really liked about his poshness and his kind of innocence, if you like. I think he'll be good crack.
Cool, all right.
Hopefully.
Blake Shelton is Gwen Stefani's feller.
All right, okay. Well, he's the sexiest man alive then, so we'll get the full list of who else is there.
He's nice, he's grand. He's nice looking chap. Right, so we're on air in a few minutes, guys. We're on Radio Kerry between 7 and 9 this morning. Comment here if you want to leave a request. You want to hear some music on the show today, and we give that a mention.
Yeah, and as per usual, we're up for the crack between now and 9 o'clock. So good morning.
Morning.